An average day at South Cross Bayou Water Reclamation Facility. But
you can come a little closer and have a look.
This
Those are going to be mostly flushable wipes.
is
You're also looking at hair.
not
You're looking at feminine hygiene products.
your average tour. Looking around this 35-acre facility, you're surrounded by science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Don't see it? These kids do. They're middle school students in Pinellas County, Florida, and they're in for a real-world learning experience. They're about to connect what they've learned in the classroom with how science, technology, engineering, and math, also known as STEM, is applied in the real world on South Cross Bayou's facility tour. Between October 2017 and October 2018, South Cross provided tours to more than 1,800 participants, most of them 6th through 12th graders enrolled in a science class, like these kids.
So this facility is designed to treat as much as 33 million gallons a day.
You might think the tour starts at the entrance to South Cross, but it really starts months before, back in the classroom, where students are introduced to a curriculum developed by teachers for South Cross Bayou's education program to meet both middle school and high school science standards.
For them, it's a matter of being able to understand how some of the concepts and the ideas that we talk about that are a little abstract are actually very applicable in the real world, and to possibly give them ideas of paths and careers that they could use engineering or chemistry or their math or their computer skills that they may not have necessarily been thinking about.
You see how it's all brown and icky? And
Not only does the exposure to science open students' eyes to career options, it also provides an added benefit that reinforces learning.
What I find happens is when they're actually talking to somebody who's working in the field, who's doing that, it just gives a little bit more credibility to them, the things that I'm teaching them. And I think the why piece for a lot of kids is extremely important.
Back at South Cross, the tour starts with a not-so-delicate introduction to wastewater.
Which one? Go on. Just go on.
The lesson here is what does and does not belong in wastewater.
So again, this is now the reality of what wastewater really is when it comes into this facility. It's a lot of trash.
After getting the squeamish topics handled, it's off to see how all that icky stuff is taken out and see STEM lessons in action.
So you're looking at bacteria that are just floating on the surface of the wastewater, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me.
Because tours at South Cross are focused on highlighting STEM in the treatment process, tour leaders must have mastery of the science behind the process. They also provide a lot of science trivia along the way, geeking out, so to speak. South Cross Bayou's education program also offers teachers online educational resources, including pre- and post-tour activities. Earlier in the school year, 7th and 8th graders from Guardian Angels Catholic School made the trip to South Cross.
We first looked at all of the educational resources that were online and provided by Pinellas County. After we vetted all of the resources online, we selected some very specific projects that we thought were appropriate for our age group.
Some students in Judy's class chose to write a book, complete with illustrations of Flo, the water drop, making her way through the process. Other students chose to write a brochure with a clever tongue-in-cheek twist on promoting a Florida-style retirement for bacteria, promising an all-you-can-eat, sun-filled life by the pool. As seen in these after-tour projects, not only did the 8th graders enjoy the tour, they also paid South Cross Bayou's education program the greatest compliment. They truly learned. South Cross Bayou's education program has received numerous awards from multiple industry and advocacy groups, and has also received the reward of being a favorite with Pinellas County teachers, with more than a 70% return rate. Pinellas County Utilities South Cross Bayou Water Reclamation Facility Education Program. Not your average tour.